So it's a Saturday afternoon. Had a few hours at the end of the afternoon. Decided to go hike one of my favorite little canyons. It's just up a little ways from my house off a fairly busy road. Not a lot of people hike it though, and there's a reasonable trail. When I was elk hunting up here, didn't see a single elk in here, but I did see dozens or so grouse, so if I happen to see a grouse, that wouldn't suck either. Nice thing about this is you can actually turn it into a little loop, go down a different canyon if I decide to. We'll see where we get before we run out of light. Definitely been a grouse here. Based on all the deer and elk tracks right in here. Most of them are old. This is clearly some sort of a crossroads. Have to remember this in the future. I'm no expert, but pretty sure that's moose droppings. Gonna have to keep an eye out. Don't want to get too close to a moose. They're pretty unpredictable. Moose are loving that salt block. Pretty sure most of the tracks I've been seeing are moose. I don't know if you can. There we are. There's a good. That's actually. Yes, moose. This is about the time of year that they shed their antlers as well. So it's worth keeping an eye out. Never actually found a fresh moose antler shed, but it'd be cool if today was the first day. Little 3-point right there I could have shot. Sat there and looked at me for a sec.
I really love this ridge. It's a great place to use my spotting scope on and look at the surrounding hillsides. I apologize for the quality of these photos. I'm still trying to learn how to use my spotting scope with my camera. Right off, I spotted a pretty good herd of cow elk, about 1,000 yards to the east of me. I sat and watched them for a good 15-20 minutes. It started out by spotting just one. Then the more I looked, the more I saw. Started with one group, then another, and then another. I'm guessing there are about 30 to 40 animals in this herd. I also spotted a couple of bulls on a far distant ridge, probably about 2 miles to the north. They're hard to see here. I could barely make out the horns in my spotting scope, but they were definitely bulls. After about a half hour of using my spotting scope, it was time to get going. This time of the year, things get dark and cold in a hurry.
Well, the sun's gone down. I got about 45 minutes till it's going to be dark. Just going to turn this into a big loop, head down a different canyon. There's a pretty good trail. It's steep coming up, but not too bad going down. So we're going to book it down the trail. And most of it will probably be too dark to see much, but we'll be seeing different stuff than when we saw coming up. So we'll head down the trail. So it's obviously another meeting spot with all the tracks. Pretty amazing spot. There is actually a trail here somewhere, but it's kind of hidden under the snow. So making it up as we go along.
It was plenty dark by the time I got back to the truck, but the lower I got, the better the trails got. All in all, a fantastic way to spend a Saturday afternoon.